50-yard field goal attempt, which would be a career long for Austin Seibert. It's short, and here's Brandon Wilson returning it. Wilson past the 30, past the 40. Wilson might take it all the way. He hurdles his own man and takes it home. Touchdown, Houston. Were to come back and win the Big 12, they're not out of the conversation, but clearly the guys that they lost on defense, they miss in a big way. Tom Herman finding his wife. The Houston Cougars are the new darlings of college football. They knock off Oklahoma 33-23.
And he'll get it again. Dives in, touchdown, Wildcats. It's Bogan. Hit. Second effort. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
Jamari Bogan. And Western Michigan has surged back in front. Down a point, 3 minutes to play. Thorson on a designed run. And ball comes out. Still loose. Northwestern says they've got it in the end zone. There are a couple of flags down. And the officials are talking about what just happened. Boy, Western Michigan may have made a mistake there. If they'd have let that just go out of the end zone, it would have been a touchback. Indisputable video evidence was not found.
The fact that there was a fumble and it was so close, clearly not enough evidence to overturn the call. Leads to a Western Michigan huge victory here this afternoon.
To the corner of the end zone, looking for McGee. Made the catch. Did he hold on? Touchdown, South Alabama. 20-yard pitch and catch. Receivers to the far side of the field. Davis takes the snap. They'll run game to the right side. Did they get in? Yes, they did. Tyrese Thomas from 4 yards away. And South Alabama has put 6 more on the board. Davis to the end zone. Touchdown, Gerald Everett. The win. The hold from Logan Cook. The snap from Hunter Bradley. It's off the upright. And
Owens to the air. Over the middle, wide open Jones. Isaiah Jones to the house. 71 yards, and Southern missed. Mullins will try to sneak it in, and he gets the push from his line. Nick Mullins brings Southern Miss a little closer. Staggers on the left, Jones on the right. Julian Allen, the tight end, in motion. Wide open in the end zone, he makes the catch, and it's a touchdown for Southern Miss. 20 unanswered, and the momentum is swung to the other side. Gotta go quickly. Mullins will try to sneak it in. Is he in on the second effort? Waiting for a signal. Touchdown, Southern Miss, and they have taken the lead. Jay Hopson delivers Southern Miss's first win against the SEC since 2000. The Golden Eagles trailed 35-10. They closed the game with 34 unanswered and a double-digit win on the road against Kentucky.
On 4th and 13, just throwing it up. That'll do it. The officials getting together right now.
Intentional grounding. Number 2 was still in the pocket, and there was no receiver in the area. That's a loss of down foul at the spot of the foul, and there will be one untimed down.
Wow. Rush, stepping up, throwing to Crow, catches the lateral. Here comes Willis. Willis racing to the end zone. Touchdown! Unbelievable! Central Michigan does it!
right here. You're going to see Rush put everything he can into it, and it's not going to get to the end zone. Kroll does a great job of getting and letting it go immediately. What a play, and it had to be called that way. They came out of the huddle expecting to do that and pulled it off. People here are blown away. Now, was he in the end zone clean? He's got the lean, he's got the stretch. It looked like that left knee was down, but I think the ball was over in time. Ashton Lampkin was trying to wrestle him down.
I don't think After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field stands. Central Michigan touchdown. That's the end of the ball game.
Unreal.
East Carolina's Pirates host their friends from Raleigh, North Carolina State. He'll keep it. Run into his own man, bounce off of that and break free to the 20. Summers, he'll score! Touchdown, Pirates! He'll block this time and a handoff to Gillespie, and he'll break to the 30, 25-20. Gillespie lowers his shoulder, still goes! Touchdown, NC State! What a run! And the handoff to Samuels on the sweep. He'll roll right in. Well, another well-executed play. We had a great touchdown run for the Wolfpack earlier. Finley has all time to survey the field, and Lewis is loose, and he'll make the grab at the 45 and break free. Lewis to the 20. One man with a chance to beat him. He can't do it. Touchdown, NC State. And Finley keeps it. He'll score! Perfect zone read by Ryan Finley. It's Scott again. It's Scott in the end zone. Touchdown, ECU.
You have to try to get a first down and get out of bounds, and then you line up and you try to kick a field goal.
We'll see if there's time for all of that. Finley, ECU stunts. Finley throws, middle of the field, caught by Lewis. He's in field goal range. Lewis to the 25, 24-yard line. The clock has run out, and let's see if the officials call this game or not. I believe this game is over. East Carolina and Scotty Montgomery's second game as the head coach has pulled off the win over their rivals from Raleigh, 33-30.
In a non-conference matchup today, the Kansas Jayhawks host the Ohio Bobcats on Fox College Football, presented by Coyote.
Play right there by Roberts.
Roberts, a senior who transferred after playing in South Carolina. A fake pitch and that big hole in the quarterback keeper. And look at all that room to run for Greg Wyndham. Wyndham, he's chased down from behind around the 15-yard line of Kansas. The ball is all the way to the Jayhawk 11-yard line. And they will go with the reverse. Here's Poppy White. Poppy White has a lane to run, and Poppy White has a touchdown. Well-executed reverse, and Ohio marches down the field to start the game. What big play that is by Poling on a run by Keon Kenner. Second down and 10 from the 1. And this time it is a safety. They cut him down behind the goal line. Chad Moore does it this time. Moore, a junior from Grove City, Ohio. A safety for the Bobcat defense.
It's going to get called.
Loss of 4 on first and goal. They declined the penalty. Now a rollout and a throw to the tight end, and into the end zone is Mason Morgan. It's a dream start for Ohio. 2 touchdowns and a safety in the first quarter. His running play was 53 yards on a scramble by Greg Wyndham. Dorian Brown also had a big run. And here's a run by Wyndham, and he's going to add to his total, and he's going to add points on the scoreboard, leaping into the end zone. Touchdown for Greg Wyndham on an option run.
To have more one-on-one shots as this game goes on.
Ohio's defense held on 4th down. They run the ball here on 2nd down, and one of the few times that there has been a running play stop for no gain. Louis Zervos, the redshirt freshman kicker, was the MAC East Division player, special teams player of the week last week. He made 4 field goals, including a long of 45 yards.
You can push those guys, and it no longer just becomes, you know, a coaching thing. It can be personal a little bit. You understand it a little bit.
That's the end of the game.
And when you go out on the road and recruit, then everybody's got the same voice.
Nigel Burton, Eric Allen, and Mike Ham with you. Washington State coming off that Week 1 defeat against Eastern Washington, trying to bounce back against Boise State. They were already down, but Luke Falk to Jamal Morrow gets into the end zone. Like a little flip there. So it's 17-7, but third quarter now, still the same count. Guys, Boise State, in a lot of ways, I mean, just kind of gashing this defense again.
Yeah, again. Yeah, but Boise gashes a lot of people. The one thing I'll tell you is the fighting.
You don't want to see that 2 weeks in a row, though.
Well, yeah, but the fighting Leeches at least got back in there and made this thing a game and had a chance to win it at the end.
They did. As far as Martin Jr., who in most weeks would be considered for Pac-12 Offensive Player of the Year, with 12 catches, 158 yards, and a touchdown. It's already been given away. We already gave that award away in the last block. All right, it's all about Kalen Ballage, but Martin Jr. falling into that end zone. So Washington State trailing 24-14 after the play was ruled a touchdown. Fourth quarter now. Falk trying to buy some time. Morrow making some moves here, guys. He had 8 catches in this game for 2 tugs.
Offensively, there's no question about offensively. No, with this football team.
You want to see some defense, don't you? There it is.
There we go.
Oh,
my friend.
Missed the opener. Back from that suspension. So Washington State, you called them the Fighting Leeches, made this thing a ball game, and they did. Gabe Marks in this game. Luke Falk, by the way, threw for 480 yards, guys, and 4 touchdowns. Did have that 1 pick. Last play here. Clock management, you guys were fairly critical of it down the stretch.
I mean, there were 32 seconds left. They make a completion. The clock is running. You either clock it or you make the timeout.
The red zone likes to blitz the passer.
Low snap. Webb handles it, throws to the end zone. Caught, touchdown, Cal, with 50s to go in the fourth quarter. Webb on the roll, shovel toss. The Aztecs stuff it out, maintaining a 5-point lead with 50 for that. Noah Beto, the kickoff specialist. It goes 10 yards. Cal recovers at midfield with 55 seconds left. The California Golden Bears have the football, down by 5. Webb looks left, throws, and it's picked off. San Diego State wins it. DeMonte Casey makes it 12.
Many times on the Mountain West Conference Player of the Year on the defensive side of the ball a year ago, and San Diego State with a huge win in week number 2 against the Cal Bears, keeping their streak alive, breaking records along the way, and trying to make a statement as the Group of 5 selectee